We ranked every U.S. state by how long it could survive alone. Montana came first, Texas came second. But today, we are looking at the other end of that list. These are the 10 states where geography, water, coastline, and climate have already made the decision. Not in 100 years, not in 50. The damage is already done. The question is no longer how to stop it. The question is how long before everyone admits it. And most people living in these states have absolutely no idea. The Chesapeake Bay, the largest estuary in America, is dying. Dead zones where nothing can live now cover 40% of the bay floor every summer. Farm chemicals create algae blooms that consume all the oxygen in the water. The oyster industry that once fed the entire East Coast has collapsed. Maryland's coastline is eroding at 2 feet per year in some areas. Entire islands that existed 50 years ago are already gone. The bay is not struggling, it is losing, but Maryland's coastline is still above water. The next state cannot say the same. The Outer Banks, a chain of barrier islands, are moving. Barrier islands do not stay still. They shift with storms and currents. People built towns on them anyway. The state now pumps millions of tons of sand onto beaches every year just to keep those towns from sliding into the ocean. In 2026, that cost topped $100 million annually. The sand washes away within months. North Carolina is not protecting its coast. It is renting it, one storm at a time. And what is happening slowly in North Carolina is happening fast in the next state. Charleston floods on sunny days, not from storms, not from hurricanes, just from high tide. It happened twice a year in 1970. It now happens over 50 times a year. By 2050, scientists project it will happen more than 180 times annually. The streets of one of America's oldest cities fill with seawater on a Tuesday afternoon under a clear blue sky. The infrastructure was not built for this. Nothing about Charleston was built for this. Mississippi has ranked last in median household income for 40 consecutive years. It has the highest poverty rate in America, the worst healthcare infrastructure, and the least prepared emergency response system of any state. The U.S. Climate Vulnerability Index ranks Mississippi among the top 3 most vulnerable states in the entire country. When the next major flood, drought, or extreme heat event hits, and it will, Mississippi has the least capacity of any state to survive it. Geography did not doom Mississippi. Geography and a century of economic decisions combined did. But Mississippi still has land. The next state is physically losing it. Alabama's coastline is disappearing faster than almost any state on the Gulf. Every hurricane hits harder because the barrier islands that once absorbed storm surge are eroding away. Mobile Bay is experiencing some of the fastest sea level rise on the Gulf Coast, and Alabama, like Mississippi, sits at the bottom of nearly every prepared